we got. We're all we need. We got Graziano here. We got J-Mac there. We had a lot of snow in New York this week, so our regular crew is a little disassociated today. We got Neek at the palatial estate in Washington. We got Jeff at the hunting cabin in Georgia. We are ready to roll all morning long, and it begins with Luka Doncic last night in Chicago. Bear in mind, he's been a Laker less than one calendar year, and he's already set an all-time franchise record. Pick this up in the second quarter. Look at this pass. Look at that. Oh, for Jake LaRavia in the corner. Little Luka magic here for you, J-Mac.
Beautiful. Look at the vision and the no-look at the very end.
It's like a Staffordian no-look. Lakers up 15, then it's Doncic. Is this fair?
Oh, too easy.
Putting the Euro and Euro step. Up 15 again. 8 minutes left in the third. Lakers by 5. Luka's got a spot, finding his groove. Lead is 8. This thing stayed a game all day, so he needed to stay with it. Look at that pass.
Come on.
A little hockey assist there. That's Rui Hachimura with the 3, but there's Luka doing Luka things. Lakers by 15 after 3. 3 minutes left in the game. It's a 9-point game. There's LeBron. Luka finishes with 46 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds, and then a little exclamation point on the next possession. Watch Jackson Hayes. Oh. Come on, J-Mac.
Oh, slam dunk contest in the middle of the game. I love it.
And it's a spectacular finish. Lakers go on to win it 129-118. But here's the storyline. So Luka, with over 45 points and 10 assists, he's the first Laker ever to do that twice in a season. In fact, by doing it a second time, he has now tied Elgin Baylor for the most such games in Lakers history overall. They've had a whole bunch of good players.
Yeah. Long history there.
He's now done that as many times as any Laker ever. He was traded less than a calendar year ago. The worst trade ever just gets worser and worser.
Going on, Luka Doncic, yes, the 46-point night, but it was also in a giving mood. Like this pass early on to Jake LaRavia, where he ball fakes half of Chicago, most of the North Shore, for being honest. You know, Wilmette, Winnetka, Evanston, Fort Sheridan, Highland Park. Shout out Hackney's. Hackney's is a great restaurant.
You ever been?
Yeah. And then Luka. Behind the back to Gabe Vincent, and that was a great pass from Vincent. One hand, find it to Rui Hachimura. So 12 dimes for Luka, some of them showcase worthy. But he says maybe my coach might think otherwise.
I think I was just being aggressive, see what the defense gave you. I said probably JJ is going to be mad. I took 25 shots, so he'll tell me to pass more.
He likes to create out there, and that's part of what makes him a great player. Because I played with him, I have a pretty good understanding of that. More often than not, you're going to get a great result, and he had some great passes. He made some amazing shots, but there's that creative element that he needs to thrive, and you've got to allow that.
Anscape senior writer David Dennis Jr. has that creative vibe as well, and he's with us on SportsCenter. David, you heard the postgame sound there. What did you make of what J.J. Redick had to say about Luka sort of making sure that creative element stays a part of his game?
Well, kind of the stats bear that out. The Lakers are 7-7 when Luka takes 25 or more shots, and they're 17-6 when he takes fewer than 25 shots. But really, what JJ is really getting at is the fact that they need Luka Doncic to kind of go out there and do everything. Lakers are old, they're slow, they can't defend. Luka needs to be the best player on the court at all times for them to have a shot here. And he's kind of doing that. He needs 56 more points and 8 more rebounds over the next 2 games to be the first Laker to have 500 points, 100 rebounds, 100 assists in a month in 60 years since Jerry West did that. That is the kind of production that Luka Doncic is going to need for the rest of the season. Like, you could talk about Austin Reeves coming back and what LeBron can and cannot do, but if the Lakers have a shot, they need that Dallas Mavericks finals run Luka to do all of the things for this team.
He did that last night. Monday, Luka's 65th game with the Lakers, becoming the 4th fastest player to score 2,000 points with a franchise in the league's history. That is in the Western Conference. Let's talk about the Eastern Conference side of things. Boston, David, second in the East right now, only behind Detroit. And all of this without Jason Tatum. How impressive has this been, and how have they been able to do it?
Yeah, this has been pretty remarkable. Mazzulla should be in the running, if not the front runner for Coach of the Year for what he's doing without Jason Tatum. But the story here is Jaylen Brown, the guy who has been that second fiddle for this whole time. He said, look, y'all are going to let me put this team on my back. And he's doing it. Dude's got 25, 30-point games already. He's looking like maybe the best two-way player in the league. This Celtics team has the best offense in the league. Unbelievably, they're making more threes than just about anybody except for Golden State. In the last 10 games, the defense has picked up. They've got top 10 defense. And then you got these centers. This guy, Cato, is coming out of nowhere as being a starting center, doing things on both sides of the floor. This is a total team effort with a championship infrastructure. And let me tell you, if Jason Tatum comes back at any point in this season and he looks kind of Jason Tatum-ish, all bets are off in the East when it comes to the Celtics squad.
Jason Tatum-ish.
Come on.
The Celtics, meanwhile, winning wire-to-wire last night for the NBA best 7th time this season. That is David Dennis Jr. Thank you, sir. Stay warm down there.
D always bringing the juice. All right, some home cooking for these Houston Rockets, and that's actually a good thing. They have the best home record in the NBA, 16-3. They're hosting the Grizzlies. Gigi Jackson, though, driving to the cup. Jabari Smith Jr. just in the way. Grizzlies actually had a 54-51 lead at the break, but 10 minutes to go in the fourth. Rockets have regained that lead. Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney turned that ball over, and then Alperen Şengün finishing it. Rockets up 85-79. Şengün spinning, throwing it down over two Grizzlies defenders. Şengün reminds me of a guy who leaves the ground and realizes as soon as he takes off, I'm just a little bit far away from the rim. He's always stretching out. He's always reaching out. Kevin Durant from distance. Şengün, again, the runner, gets that to go 15 of 17 from the field. And then Şengün to Durant, again, the home cooking man down there in Houston. Papado, Papacitos, Papa Seafood, Papa Steakhouse.
Ooh, let's go.
Barbecue, Papa's Burger. Man, they got it all.
Is that Greek place?
Yeah. Yayas.
Yayas, let's go.
Something like that.
All right. Hey, keep going.
Hornets take it on.
I can try to ad-lib it.
76ers. Oh, LaMelo Ball fighting Moussa Diabate, and looks like the Sixers forgot to take their Diabate medication. Hornets up 10. Brandon Miller with the triple. Ryan Kalkbrenner coming up with the block, and then Ball throwing it to Miller. Man, these Hornets, they're fun to watch. They don't necessarily win a ton of basketball games.
They're fun to watch.
They're a good time to watch. They're so fun that Randy just wanted to ad-lib the whole highlight.
I just wanted to get after it. That's
Look
all.
at B-Mill. Are you crying? No. That's just a teardrop. LaMelo, left-hand pass. Oh, behind the back. Come on, man. Grant Williams with the triple. Look, even Grant Williams making the highlight. Hornets were up by 50 at the end of the third. What? They get the win, 130-93. Tyrese